Well, if you felt ICICI Bank has done well in Q2 of FY22, you're in a bit of a surprise. Q3 of FY22 has been better, if not equally good. When we look at the net interest income number, that's gone up almost 23.5% on a year-on-year basis, breaching that 12,200 crore mark. It was below the 10,000 crore mark in Q3 of FY21. So again, 23.5% growth on a year-on-year basis. When we look at core operating profit, that's gone up 25% year on year. It's breached that 10,000 crore mark. It was just about that 8,000 crore mark in the year ago period. When we look at gross NPAs, a fall of almost 70 basis points in GNPAs. It's come down from 4.82% to 4.13%. A strong reduction that you can see there, and that's largely led by provisions falling almost 26+% on a year-on-year as well as on a quarter-on-quarter basis. So GNPAs, mind you, quarter-on-quarter 70 bips improvement almost. NPAs as well, net NPAs also falling 14 basis points on a quarter-on-quarter basis. It's come down from 0.99% to 0.85%, and PAT as a result of all of that has gone up by 25.4%. That's coming at around 6,200 crore, just below that 6,200 crore mark. It's a record quarterly PAT for ICICI Bank. NIMs have come in around 4 basis points lower when we look at it on a quarter-on-quarter basis. But mind you, the management of the bank reminded us that for the first half of the year, it was at 3.94%. And in Q3, it's coming at 3.96%. So there has been a 2 bips improvement when we look at it versus the first half of FY22. But there's been a 4 bips drop when we look at it versus Q2 of FY22. So that's how the management summed it up. When we look at net advances, those have gone up by 16% on a year-on-year basis, 6.5% growth sequentially seen there. It's breached very close to that 8,15,000 crore mark. And similarly with deposits. So both sides of the balance sheet have grown 16% each. So deposits gone up 16% year on year. They've breached that 10 lakh crore mark. So another milestone there for ICICI Bank this quarter. And CASA has come in at 45%. So broadly, a very strong set of numbers. Capital adequacy also strong for the bank. It's at 19.79, and PCR has come in just below 80%. So again, they've got it all well covered, it seems. The ROAs have improved to 1.9% annualized, which is 11 basis point improvement on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Again, quite impressive, that number there. In terms of management commentary, they said that the third wave impact is expected to be mild. However, they continue to hold those COVID provisions of close to 6,500 crore. So that war chest is still available with them. They also said credit card spends have continued to improve. In fact, that's gone up 32%. Outstanding credit card advances have gone up 32% on a year-on-year basis in this quarter, which is strong as well. Now, in terms of mobile banking, that has been the new focus of the bank, and what they're saying is that they will continue to unveil new features on the digital side on a weekly basis. So that is a continuous journey. It's a continuous change which they are continuing to adopt. When we look at in terms of what the bank is looking at in terms of growth expectations going forward, what the bank told us is that they are adopting a risk calibrated approach with a focus on operating profit. So they're not looking at any particular benchmarks, but they're just trying to calibrate their risk and make sure that they are getting the right loans disbursed to the right candidates, as they term it. So broadly, a very strong set of numbers from ICICI Bank all around, all the way from net interest income translating to a very strong profit after tax.